Welcome back to Star Trek Resurgence.
The Titan's communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning
Goddamn.
every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack, making this so much worse than it already was.
We can change the algorithms.
At the risk of stating the obvious, wouldn't changing the algorithms solve the problem?
Yeah, I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, it's an encrypted code that would take weeks to change, if not longer.
I have Captain Riker for you.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Riker just yet. Put him through. Captain Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Wow, is this new tech?
My pleasure.
What happened to view screens?
Sir.
I wish we were all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have.
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Resurgence 6.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job. Yours.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
And let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew, or the ship itself?
Oh, this old chestnut.
Oh god.
I am curious to hear what she says, though.
The crew... The crew, right?
Ultimately,
The captain's job is... He has the responsibility of the ship.
The needs of the many.
The
I've been hanging
first
around
officer has
Ambassador's spot.
over the crew, right?
But the truth is, it's a trick question.
It is a trick question, I knew it.
Every situation is different, and there are no easy answers. And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the prime directive. Or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter at hand. When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
I can stand my ground.
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step. Portal is full of bluster and bravado, but he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
Does he know that the Takan are
You
back?
think he knows that the Takan have returned?
He didn't even know they were gone when we went there. But the moment the Enterprise dropped into orbit around Delphi Ardu-4, he downloaded the entirety of the ship's computer. So I'd expect the same when you get there.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this outpost, there has to have been research. Battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me. This isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, you need to tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
Were you prepared?
Were you equipped to meet Portal 6-3 all those years ago?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. and we have the benefit of your experience on our side.
Fair enough. There was a special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi-Ardu system. I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space. Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route. Or Marcus Aurelius.
Okay. Anything else?
Basically prepare for war. Tactics.
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
I wish I could be there myself. But my first officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission. The burdens of command. Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
Captain Riker.
Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious. Which is why I'm asking.
Let's go with it's a lot to sift through.
There was a lot of data stolen. A lot to sift through.
Yes, we're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
I'd raise that alarm pretty loudly if I were you. There's a lot riding on this. And if it comes to it, the Titan and I will be ready to personally lend a hand in this fight.
Let's hope it doesn't get that far.
Riker out.
God, should we have told Riker? Oh God, maybe we should have told Riker. I think we're making all the bad choices here.
Specific with Riker about the data breach. Better we handle this ourselves, without all of Starfleet hearing about it.
Why keep it from him?
What I don't understand is why you'd keep it from him. If you're going to tell Ambassador Spock, what's the difference?
This information will send a shockwave through the entire fleet. I'm sure Spock will agree. It should be compartmentalized on a strictly need-to-know basis. I have more research to do. So do you. I'm sure the ship's computer has Sun Tzu in its library. Dismissed.
Oh dear God, I feel like maybe we didn't choose the best of all possible things there, guys.
It's the automated Federation warning buoy. Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
Starfleet Directive 244. Oh man, here we go.
That was unpleasant. Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans of the planet?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
So what, is he just living on that planet by himself?
Prep your way, team.
Maybe he doesn't know that we're there.
We don't know if Portal 6-3 will cooperate. He's not an asset. He's an enemy. So be ready for anything.
Not for the timid.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago.
Are you the Scion of the Flame?
New age dawns today.
Are you the Scion of the Flame?
My name is Zan Uglosa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. And we are all Scions of the Flame. Every one of us who have traveled across the Bridge of Time to be here for the Great Awakening. We have all sworn ourselves to the cause.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartapia that produces possesses enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The Aphelion?
Only then will you understand the might of the Takan Empire.
What is the Aphelion?
And this time...
And when you wake the Aphelion, what are you going to do with it?
anything we want.
Come on! This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
Okay.
He's coming alive.
He can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
We need a new plan.
I don't know if he's telling the truth, but I don't like it. We need a new plan.
He's just trying to talk his way out of trouble. Why would you tell us all this?
I tell you because I value my own life. When my fellow Scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle will ensue. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death. There's a way to stop this ship for good, and he knows how. It just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We hurt him, he'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
Oh, he's gonna start torturing.
You're not on a Starfleet ship. Your protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code.
Come on, we've got to find another way. No, that's not what I wanted to press.
I get the impression you know how to make people talk.
I didn't want to press that.
Think you can break his
Oh
arm?
god. I misclicked.
Don't!
Okay, I genuinely misclicked there.
What the hell, Carter? We don't torture people. Did you forget what uniform you're wearing? What it stands for? This isn't like you.
You're right. Okay, you're right. Know the buttons you're pressing.
I don't like it, okay?
A little late for that.
I have only just
Oh god,
begun.
what did we just do?
Stop, please! Wait! The warp cores. Our technology is amplifying the ship's output, and it still relies on the warp cores to provide plasma to the engines. Disable those, and the ship grinds to a halt.
Sabotage.
This display is for all life forms on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems, sensors, propulsion, weapons. And this is engineering.
It's deserted.
If I can get us there, can you cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask, but I'm coming around to it.
Usually I fix things.
Well, usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. I'm sure I could figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all.
Oh.
I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Millie's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Miss me?
Sounds like you miss me.
Miranda might have. She was so hopeful about you. But that's not why I called. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Takan Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars, Carter, you have a thirst for discovery.
Let us help you.
Remain to experience the things I can show you. But if you try to fight it...
You don't know what you're doing. Miranda, we can help you, but you have to fight.
Miranda is a part of us now. She's accepted that.
You're lying.
I have no reason to lie. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this. Carter, we have a plan for you. And for the others, too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
I'll negotiate with Miranda.
I'll negotiate with Miranda. Our Miranda. When you release her.
She's still here. In a way. We can continue this conversation in person.
Oh
I'll
god,
see you
with the goon squad.
on the bridge. Very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help you.
Let's remove the comm badge. Remove the back cover? What are we doing? Disabling it?
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
If she's waiting
You've
outside those
forgotten
doors.
something. They know where we're going.
What?
Set to stun.
Okay.
You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
You already broke his arm. What more do you want to do?
I want to eliminate loose ends.
And I
Folks,
did that.
we're on the same side.
Did you forget you're on the same side? Come on! Now let's move it.
Oh my days. I mean, are we making a bad choice here? I feel like this whole playthrough is a series of bad choices on our part. But I mean, what else can we do? The Last Guardian. Let's hope this Last Guardian is willing to talk to us. Remember what Riker said. I wonder if that was actually Jonathan Frakes doing the voice for Riker.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
Okay.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
The planet feels a bit like a set from one of the episodes of Star Trek.
Commander, keeping an eye on those Iridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
Alright, let's go into tricorder mode. Ooh, hello.
These crystals are dormant.
Riker's report said they were glowing, that they served as energy collectors. It could be a good sign they're inactive. The Guardian of the Takan doesn't have his guard up.
What about that bridge thingy? Anything there?
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
Does that mean that there's more stuff to see or scan on this side? Yeah, just want to check up here quickly. Anything around here? Oh, hello.
Portal 6-3! Anybody!
Yeah, he's not coming out, is he? He doesn't want to play. We're gonna have to go find him. And, I mean, presumably he's gonna be okay with us being on his planet. Even though he sent a whole... Oh, we scanned the crystal, haven't we? Even though the Federation told him that we wouldn't be back. Yeah, let's hope that he hasn't gone too far.
Follow me.
Who's that one at the end? The one in the back, is that a red shirt? That looks like a red, even though he's not wearing a red shirt. Yeah, you'll know what... What?
Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
I think it just disappeared.
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
That looks like another potential red shirt.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Whoa!
An illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
Alright, let's go see.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Duval to Resolute. Beam Crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Yeah, I knew he was going to get red-shirted. I knew it.
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses before.
Commander, I may be able to speed up the process. I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking. The Takan radiation is unusual, so I can't quite clear it all up, but I was able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Yeah, thanks, Lieutenant.
It's my honor.
Okay, let's go into tricorder mode. So... nothing there. Oh, hello. Is this, are we not able to... Maybe this here? What?
Aside from the breathable atmosphere, this is a remarkably inhospitable planet. Traces indicate there was once living flora, but it's been dead so long it's practically turned to stone.
From what Portal told Riker, it was an outpost to defend the far edge of the Takan Empire.
Well, it's not that now. Now, it's a grave.
Indeed. Okay, what about this here?
Looks like there used to be a bridge here.
Should we tricorder it? Let's tricorder. Or actually, wait a second. This here... we can phaser this here, can't we now? Now that we know. Come on. Okay, we're not allowed to phaser it. That's,
I wonder if this place was always so lifeless.
I guess it's just for us to look at the, dead foliage and stuff.
More crystals. Need a way across.
Okay, what does this say here? Do not discharge phaser at this crystal. No tetronic radiation detected. Okay. What is the doctor saying?
There's something alive beyond this wall. Based on the data from the Enterprise's records, it must be Portal 6-3.
I'll figure out how to get us past it.
I know you will. The biosignature is coming from this direction. I'm sure of it. But there's no getting through here.
There's always a way.
Come on, there's got to be something. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. This is where it's pointing us. This really big crystal.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Let's phaser blast it. Come on.
Commander!
Look at that.
Trust, but verify.
Indeed.
Okay. Find more crystals. Do not discharge phaser at that one. Okay, I'm guessing it's that big orange one over there behind it. So let's just head round. I'm just guessing here, but it looks like it. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Looks like we're clearing a path. Or making some kind of route. Oh, there's more jibbly wibbly stuff up ahead. More of the radiation. Anything in there?
Tetrametric.
Oh yeah, that's it for sure. Can we...
Better go see what's different.
Oh! Okay, that seems to have blocked off a route. Oh no, that's changed... Ah! Okay. That's changed something. Should we shoot it again? Let's shoot it again. No, that doesn't seem to have... There may be a crystal on the far off peak you can phaser. Okay, look at that. It's just trying to guide us. There we go. That would be it.
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
We'll make sure it's safe.
And then quickly cut back to her making her way across somehow. Okay. Come on, Mr. Portal Man. We have had enough of these games. We just came to ask you some questions. Have a quick natter. Okay, this is interesting.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No. Not a match.
Is this more holograms?
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Duval to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
Let's go.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
The plans.
There he is.
It's him.
Barbarians.
How dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place.
I like his haircut.
Fortunately for you, that time has passed.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. We've come a long way to meet you.
Guardian. I am guardian of nothing. The Takan no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
You really don't know?
I'm surprised you don't know. With your powers, can't you learn anything?
I can. But you should mind your words.
The Resolute's database is being accessed.
The Takan have returned? After so long, how could they? Explain. Now.
Taconian technology made it possible. To enable the transfer of consciousness from one being to another after physical death. Call it bioforming. A group of Taconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame used it to reawaken after hundreds of millennia.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Takan. They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Takan immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these scions.
We want to bring peace.
There is a war looming that could engulf the Quadrant. We want you to help us bring about peace before it gets to that point.
Peace always comes at a cost.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
I will speak with you alone.
Whoa! Okay, I like this guy.
Where are we? Where's my team?
They are safe where we left them.
This guy's got a very...
Scions have stolen the Cartabula is deeply concerning. And to be honest, I'd rather speak with you alone, Jara Rydek.
Okay. It's got a very cool, like, 80s style.
Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kubliad, the Takan. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss. The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
We're not so different.
We're more alike than you might realize, in that we accept the inevitability of loss.
If only you understood the glory of the Takan Empire's past.
Okay, he's got some... I mean, this isn't like a mind palace or something, is it? Is he actually warping this area of space or something?
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong? And submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
I believe in the principles.
The Federation isn't an authority to be obeyed. At its heart, it's a set of principles meant to ensure the survival and safety of all species, regardless of their origin. You told Riker you'd wait until you were needed. You're needed now. We need you.
As much as it pains me to learn the Cartabula has fallen into the hands of the Scions, my services are not up for offer.
Okay, so remember what Riker said. We have to appeal to his sense of reason. Well, how do we do that? Like, what can we possibly offer him to make him help us out? Because I got nothing.
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Takan Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. A betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
The bioformed are imposters?
These aren't the Takan you knew. They're a facsimile. They're imposters. And they tarnish the Takan name.
We faced these questions in my time as well. What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Takan plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Takonian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given this.
Want to for a reason? You want to just roll over?
You may have.
You knew bioforming was wrong?
To lose.
You knew bioforming was wrong.
You told me your people didn't use bioforming. That's because you knew it was wrong. Wrong to employ on an individual basis, and surely wrong on a galactic scale.
You are correct. The Takan did not use bioforming on a large scale. That the way these scions are using it would not have been accepted when the Empire still stood. I'm curious to see these scions masquerading as true Takan. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Takan.
Sweet.
To understand their true intentions. For better or worse.
As is your right.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return.
God, that guy's so cool.
Commander!
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
We assumed the worst.
She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you have any equipment or tools?
Just this really cool stuff. Oh, what has he got?
Whoa.
This is all I need.
His gauntlet.
Team +1, ready to beam up.
Obviously, he can't call it an infinity gauntlet, because that would be copyright infringement. His something gauntlet. His Takan gauntlet. The overload incident.
4 warp cores. That's interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, we can still operate.
Makes this more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
Where are the engine schematics? Power flow routing charts.
We're soldiers, not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
You appreciate us now?
Operate it under normal conditions.
All that talk about being soldiers, and look what it comes down to. You need a couple of engineers.
You need a couple of tech nerds now,
Yes,
don't you?
We do.
Lucky for you, that's our specialty.
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
Let's go sabotage some warp cores. Up here.
What are we dealing with?
Okay, doing a lot of scans. Anything else to scan? Bio. 2 out of 3 anomalies detected. What's the anomaly? Where is the other anomaly? It's not bio. Come on, what am I missing? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Cores are running really hot. Makes sense, since they've been producing at max output since we left Otari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before a catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Let's go have a look then. But should we necessarily be in the engine room when we're doing this? I mean, maybe. Maybe, right? Maybe that makes sense. What are we seeing at the side? What are we seeing?
Whatever we do, we need to make sure that Takan can't undo it.
So we need a way to permanently disable the reactors that won't destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection. So the question is, how do we make it happen?
Coolant system?
The reactor coolant system is operating at emergency containment levels.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent.
Reactor status?
Like we saw on the bridge, all 4 warp cores are operating at full capacity.
Safety protocols?
The safety protocols don't look much different from the Resolute. Breach protection. Reduce output, command override. Cease matter, antimatter flow, command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer control.
Even command functions can't override one of the most crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good. Looks like if sensors show a core is about to rupture, the computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
And it will trigger the ejection. Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
I'll take the one next to it.
The second you two start dumping cores, the Takan will know we're here.
We'll be vulnerable. Stuck in one place while you work.
We will have to make a stand.
We have to finish it.
Do whatever you have to do to make sure we have the time to finish.
Anything?
Anything.
We'll barricade the door. Work quickly.
I think he appreciated that, didn't he? Because basically, if we can't stop the ship, it's gonna get to...
We might not have our tools, but our phasers can do this in a pinch.
I mean, of course, that's the answer, right? When in doubt, shoot it out. Yeah, if this ship gets to its destination, it's probably gonna be more...
We better get this
problematic
right.
than...
Foul it up and this whole thing goes boom.
There goes the galaxy, won't be around.
How much damage that Cartabula will do if we accidentally crack it open.
We just gotta do the work, come on.
The best way to make sure something goes wrong is to stress. Keep your mind on the job. We'll be okay.
Yeah, we will. It's not a Starfleet warp core, but the coolant regulator has to be in here somewhere.
Okay, keep it in the circle. We'll keep... Oh. Whoop. Keep it in there, keep it in there, keep it in there, keep it in there.
There you are. Time to heat things up.
Warning. Warning. Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Okay, now they're definitely gonna know we're down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Come on, that's 2 of them. We're gonna do at least 3, right?
Just one more to go.
They're here.
Here they come.
Through the door. We don't have much time.
Okay, same as before. We just gotta...
Oh god. Oh god, come on. Ow. I hate it when they hit us. God damn it, honestly. Okay, let's go. Come on. Jeez, how many of them are there?
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
Oh no.
What? No!
Get the work done, or we're all dead.
My god, this whole thing counts on my shooting. This is such a dire strait we're in. Oh god. Come on. Hang on, Edlissa, hang on. Edlissa!
Shoot! Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
There we go.
Warp drive disengaged.
You did it.
You got another way out of here?
I think so.
Oh no!
Itasca, can you climb?
That's a flesh wound.
I'll see you on the parade grounds of Sorella, my friend.
Oh no. That doesn't sound so good. The sacrifice.
You want me? I'm right here.
Come on, guys, we gotta get out of here. Let's go.
Not you, too.
Oh no.
Calm yourself, child.
No.
I'll be better soon.
Oh no.
Wake up, Manka Umet. Return to us. Rejoin the flame.
To reclaim what was lost.
Oh no.
You don't need to watch this.
I do. I want to remember every moment when I make them pay. But this isn't the end. I will avenge Itasca. Swear to me, you will join me in this.
How about we try to save her?
That's a dream.
There's still hope. Come on.
As long as she's alive and her memories are still in there, there's still hope.
Hope is what you turn to when you have nothing left you can do. And there's still something I can do for Itasca. And I shall.
Oh man. He's on the warpath. Oh boy.